I've reviewed quite a few cameras since I started this channel, whether it be a camcorder, a camera like the GH5, webcams, action cameras, even phone cameras. I've done quite a few reviews, but I've never done one of these before. I've never done a trial camera, so this will be a first for me. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? So this is the CY60 trial camera, and it has a 120-degree wide detection angle. It does 1080p video, IP66 waterproof, so it should be good in the rain, and it has time-lapse video. And at the time of making this video, I'm not sure how much it costs, but I will stick links in the video description. Also, if you like any of my videos, consider subscribing. It does help the channel keep on growing, and it allows me to get products like this to do reviews on. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? So it comes with a manual, multilingual, as I would expect anyway. It comes with the main body itself. So get that out of the way. Let's have a quick look around it. So as something to remove that, something to open that. What's that do? Ah, right, okay. Right, oh, did have it the right way around. So I'm taking it, that's the camera and their sensors. That makes sense, doesn't it? And then you have inside mode, OK, down, up, menu. Not easy to read, but you can read it. Like I said, I've never done one of these before. Memory card slot, USB for charging up, so there must be USB in there somewhere. Shut that out for now. I'm not sure what that does. But it open. Oh! Ah, batteries. So it takes batteries. So I'm guessing, I'm only guessing, looks like they're AA's. Interesting. Didn't know that. What's this? And a jack plug connection. I don't know what that's for, but I will have to read the instructions. It has a mounting screw connection there, so there must be something else coming with it. Let's have a quick look. Let's get the rest of it out, shall we? Move that out of the way. So it comes with a strap, and I believe the strap is for strapping it around the tree. Be handy. And what else do we have in here? Get everything out. So we have some sort of mounting device, a USB to mini USB connection. I will have a measure up the cable in case you need to know. Some raw plugs and some screws, and that'd be for that plate there to screw it to a fence or even a tree if you want to screw it down. And obviously that would screw into there. Obviously. Like so. Yeah. And then you screw that into there. Undo that. That's easy enough, isn't it? So what I am going to do now is, because I don't know how to use one of these before, or I've never used one before, what I'm going to do now is have a read the instructions, put some batteries in it, and we are going to do a setup. We're going to see how easy it is to set up, and then hopefully we're going to put it out somewhere and do some footage. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to put it in my back garden. Once I've done the setup, I'm going to stick it in my back garden and leave it for a few days out there and see what we can get on there. Okay? So I'll be back as soon as I've read the instructions and got a basic idea of what I'm doing. I've had to read the instructions and they're quite easy to understand, but there is quite a bit to read. So what I'm going to do is just go through the basics. I've had a little practice as well, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, so with that, let's get on with it. So first things first, batteries. There are 8 batteries, or you will need 8 AA batteries. So you have it plus, minus, okay? And you need 8. I've got 4, and then there's 4 further down. Easy enough to understand, yeah? Or you can actually use electric. Let me quickly show you. So in here is a 6-volt connection if you want to use a mains adapter of some sort. We're just going to be using batteries, and they work quite well. They last for quite a long time as well. So you undo it and you set it on test. It has 3 settings. It has off, test and on. When setting it up, you have it on test, because if you put it on to on, it will start filming if it can, if it's got a memory card in. So you need it on test, okay? Also, you will need to put in a memory card, which I've already done, and I did try 128 gigabyte memory card, and it went error. So it says up to 32 gigabytes of storage, alright? So I have a 32 gigabyte memory card in there, not 128, which is what I thought, oh, I could use that, but it didn't work. So something to bear in mind. So we have menu, up, down, OK, and mode. Mode, if you press it, it will go from photo to video, from video to any of your files. So if you've got videos that you've already recorded or photos you've already recorded on there, you'll be able to see it on here and play it if it's a video, okay? And then it goes back to photos. So we go into menu. This is for setting up. I'm only going to show you the basics, so I'm not going to go into deep mode because it could be quite boring. Hopefully my camera is picking this up, because the screen is not very clear. It's easy for me to see, but I think the camera will struggle a little bit. I might be wrong. So you can scroll up or down, it doesn't matter which way you go, but if you go from the up, start from the bottom, go up, you've got version, reset, settings, factory default basically, format, make sure you format it, it's quite easy to do, highlight it, press OK button, scroll up, click OK again, and it will format. So, you know, give me a couple of seconds and I'll format it, job done. Yeah. Password protection, you can password it. Stamp, I've got on, I've got time and date, so it will record at time and date. Audio recording is on. Beep sound, you can hear the beep. Temperature, now this is the temperature of the unit. You've got centigrade or Fahrenheit, you can select either one. Serial number, now the point of a serial number, from what I've read and what I understand, is, say for instance you've got several of these cameras, you know, placed in the woods or something, and you've taken out all the memory cards and you think, oh, look at that picture, oh look at that, I wonder where that was, what camera was that in? It'll have a serial number on it, so you can find out which camera it was. I thought, that's a good idea actually. I think that's what it's for, I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds logical to me. Time and date, I will show you this a little bit because you might want to set the time and date. I have done that already. So set time and date, keep pressing the OK button. Now you can change the year, scroll up or scroll down. When you're happy, just press the OK and it will go on to the next stage, on the next stage. It's easy enough to do, yeah? Now then, if you want to come out of it, just press the menu button and it will go back. Easy, yeah? Also in time and date, go back in there, you've got time format. So say for instance you want the month and then the day of the month. Say for instance you want February and it's the 28th of February, so it'd be February 28 and the year. Or you can turn it around and do, you know, 28 and then the month and then the year. You get the idea, don't you? And there's other settings in there for doing that as well. But I'm going to leave it like that for me. Well, that's what I chose. Come back out again, carry on scrolling. We have language, time lapse. I'm not going to be using time lapse. Target recording time. I do believe that is, you can set a time for when you want it to start recording or be active. I believe, I might be wrong on that one. Let me know in the comments if I am wrong. Side motion sensors, that is these little babies here. You can either have just the one on or all three. I'm going to leave all three on. IR brightness, I believe I've got that set on normal. Yeah, I thought so. Normal. PRI sensitivity, I believe that's normal. yeah, middle, yeah, whatever. PRI intervals, I haven't touched that whatsoever. It's set on 30 seconds, and I'm just going to leave that alone because I don't want to mess it up. Cycle storage, now I would recommend using cycle storage. Basically what that does is a bit like a dash cam. When it gets to the end of the memory card, and the memory card's full, it will recycle and start at the beginning again. So your first video will get written over it. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So yeah, I had that on. Oops, come out of it by mistake. Let's go back. Where we go? Let's quickly go down. Now I messed it up. Oops, that button here. That was there, wasn't it? Video length. And you might find this quite interesting, this one. Video length, I've set for 1 minute, but you can do it from a minimum of 5 seconds and a maximum of 5 minutes. I've set it for 1 minute, so each video or each detection, it will record for 1 minute. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. Good, glad you got that. So, yeah, 1 minute. Video resolution, I've got it at 1080p. Yeah, let me quickly show you. Video resolution, yeah, 1920 by 1080p, sorted. Photo series, that is, I believe it will take either one photo or we'll do 2 or 3 photos in the series. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, or just one. I've got it set for 1. Photo resolution, I've got 12 megapixels, I believe. Yeah, 12 megapixels, and it can go up to 24 megapixels, but I thought I'll leave it at 12. Okay, and mode is you can either have photo or just video or both. I've got it set for both, so it will hopefully take some photos as well as video. And that is it really. Very easy to navigate. I found it extremely easy. I do not see any reason that someone should say, hey Yorkie, can you do a video? I'm stuck. You should be able to work it out quite easily, even without reading the book really. And to come out of it, just press the menu button and you're back onto the main screen. Now then, now we've done that, what I'm going to go and do is set it up in my garden. Don't forget, make sure you put it on, which is all the way up, like so, and you have a 5-second countdown. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off now. You have a 5-second countdown to place it in the right place, wherever you're going to put it. Then it will start detecting any movement whatsoever, and it will hopefully record something. So I'm going to stick it in my garden for now, give it a test. Hopefully I'll get something overnight, because I'm looking forward to getting, you know, some footage of night and day. I do believe the night is actually black and white and not colour, which is fine, which is normal, isn't it, for night vision. So with that, let's see what she comes out like, shall we? Originally I was going to show you some cats wandering about on my decking and a tail end of a fox at night time coming off of my decking and me mucking about at night time, and I was going to leave it like that because I thought I can't get no footage, it's going to take me weeks. But moving the camera to a different position on my decking, it changed everything. Yes, I had footage of cats wandering about on my decking, but also I had pigeons on there as well, so I caught some pigeons, and I caught some mice wandering about my decking. Don't tell the wife, she'll get scared. Yeah, I had mice. I thought, oh look, I've got mice. Yeah, wandering about, really good. So yeah, definitely gets my thumbs up. I was quite surprised what actually goes on my decking while we're asleep. So I'm going to make sure I keep all the doors shut and the windows shut at night time, alright? Because the wife doesn't like mice. Actually, I don't like mice anyway. Or wild ones anyway, they scare me. So with that, it definitely gets my thumbs up. If you're looking for something like this to catch wildlife, whether it be in your back garden or in a wood somewhere, this might be the baby for you. I was very impressed with the picture quality of the videos, and also audio as well. It picked up audio, don't forget that. Yeah, very good, nice and clear audio. So yeah, definitely gets my thumbs up. Well impressed with it. I know it's not cheap, but they do say you get what you pay for. Let me know in the comments what you think, whether you like the footage or not. And let me know also whether you want to see some more footage of, you know, wildlife, whatever I pick up, whether it be on my decking, or actually on my garden or anywhere else. Let me know if you're interested in anything like that, and I may do another video showing you some more wildlife. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Do you want to watch some more footage or listen to some footage of a dog barking?